For John Oak, obviously 1 point's better than none, but I can't imagine that you're too happy with the situation that we found ourselves in with 15 minutes to go.
No, 2-0 down at home isn't, in the way we conceded the goals isn't acceptable. The performance in general, you know, all right, we've come out of the game. There was enough in the game to probably win the game in terms of chances, but the mistakes we made, the way we played, the intensity, something that we've just been talking about. I know we lay it out here, but that we've just been discussing, it was alarming. It was absolutely alarming. We've got to have answers for that, because I watched it today, and at times I didn't get what we was trying to do. I didn't get the identity to us was. We knew what Bradford were going to do prior to the game. It was all part of our pre-match build-up. That very experienced, a wily manager who's been there and done it at this level of football. They'd sit behind the ball and look at you know, set pieces and working off scraps. But the first goal is come from a throw-in, and we've just watched a man run off us. We've just watched a man, but we've just said to the lads, listen, if you don't want to do the stuff from now to the end of the season at possession, you don't want to do the horrible stuff, then you're not going to play. They're not playing. There's no point. There's no point dressing it up any other way, because that's what's costing us. You know, we're going to an alien formation for the last 20 minutes. Players playing out of position. Tom going to central midfield, and we've ended up getting something out of the game. So all the other stuff, I just see a lack of want, a will, desire. You know, for large parts of what happened tonight. Because for the last 20 minutes, they did it. Now, if they're doing that because they're embarrassed that they're losing 2-0 at home against Bradford Park Avenue, then they need to go home and look at themselves in the mirror, because it was them that got us into that situation. You know, totally so disappointed with the way we started the game. You know, after the first 10 minutes, we almost looked, we looked clueless at times. And it's hard for me to say that, but that's how it looked.
And after the substitution, obviously bringing Duds on, got it right, 2 goals and a couple of really clinical finishes when it mattered.
Yeah, well, it's no sort of, it weren't no master tactic. It was, we put a good footballer on for another good footballer, and he's pulled us out of the muck, if you will. He's a good footballer. It was a no-brainer. So I'm not going to sit there and try and take credit for subs that were no-brainers. You know, he's a belting lad. The kid sat there, God knows how long, waiting for his chance, and you know, took the first one away, and the second one's absolutely unbelievable strike. And he also set one up, I think, for Nathan to cross. You know, we've had good chances.
And Saturday on Tamworth, it's a chance to go back top again with Harrogate not playing. How do you approach that one?
We want to win the game. You know, we approach it in the same manner that we've tried to approach every single game this season. That's to win the game, not just win it, but win it well. You know, we try to be positive with our team selections and shape formations. We try to be positive with things like that. But if people aren't prepared to do the other side of it, then they won't be playing. So we approach it in the same way. The lads are under no illusions as to what's expected of them. We talk about the chance to go top. It was 11 points clear, you know, maybe eight points clear with the game in hand. 8 points, and in the space of 3 weeks it's gone. In no world is that acceptable. It's not right. There's got to be answers to that. So we've got to get to the bottom of it. So, you know, to go back to the original question about Saturday, we approach it exactly the same. But it's not a case of turn up and thinking we'll win, because we get turned over off Tamworth. They're a good team. Doing things right between now and then, and approaching the game in hopefully the same way that we've done for most of the season.